Chevy Chase.
Welcome back. It's time for our morning chat. And today we're talking about brain health, dementia awareness, and the resources available for Kentucky families navigating Alzheimer's disease. And joining us now is Erin Gillespie, the Director of Community Engagement with the Alzheimer's Association, to talk about this very important topic. Welcome to the show, Erin.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, good to see you. So what impact is this having on Kentuckians, dementia and Alzheimer's?
So right now there are over 7 million people living with Alzheimer's in the nation, which is one of the leading causes of death. But right here in Kentucky, there's over 80,000. And note, those are only people living with Alzheimer's. That's not related to dementias, and those are people that have been actually diagnosed. So those numbers could be much higher.
Yes.
Has the number been growing? Has it stayed pretty steady?
Absolutely. We are seeing an increase in costs, but also those diagnosed and those affected with mild cognitive impairment as well. And we see that because people are aging. The baby boomers are getting older. Yes.
So what are some warning signs that one might experience? And how do you know if it's something just, you know, forgetfulness, because every day I wake up with forgetting something or other, or is it something more serious? How do you know the difference?
So, and that's something that we do have a class on, is 10 warning signs of Alzheimer's. But, you know, a lot of people lose their keys, and they come to us and are like, I lose my keys all the time. I've been doing that since I was 16, and our brains aren't going to be the same as they were when they were 20. So giving ourselves some grace. But when you're seeing things that are impacting your daily life because of your memory, maybe you are good at finances and no longer, like maybe that's your electric is being cut off or your bills aren't being paid. So anything that's changing your everyday life, you need to go see your provider, because it's always be safe than sorry, because it's not always Alzheimer's and dementia. It could be something that's reversible as well, like a vitamin deficiency or something like that.
Good point.
That's interesting.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming early detection is always best.
100%. And we're seeing that even more now with the new blood tests out. But early detection also helps if there's now new treatment. This is something that we've never seen in the history of this disease, and it just came out a few years ago, but it's only for people with early stage and mild cognitive impairment. So getting that early detection and that blood test, or just seeing your provider to get a cognitive exam, is really important.
That's good news. So that's hope that people have, because I think a lot of times people don't want to know because they're like, well, there's nothing that can be done about it, so I don't even want to look at that.
And that's not where we are today, and that's one of the biggest things that we are trying to express in our communities today. It's no longer just go home and get your affairs in order. It's about getting early detection, so that way you can make a plan, and treatment may not be for everyone, but you can plan with your loved ones for the future, enjoy the time you still have, and understand what's going on with you. There's a lot of stress around that. If you are having some cognitive impairment, what's going on with me, and your loved ones are seeing it. So having answers is huge.
So what are some preventative things that we can do?
I love that you said that, because we are always talking about what Alzheimer's is, and once you have it, what you do next. Well, there are ways that we can help protect our brain, and there's so much research coming out. Last year, U.S. Pointer just received a lot of great statistics about what you can do to protect your brain, and it also helps not only to protect your brain, but also could reduce your risk of even dementia. And some of those things are taken care of. You remember jumping rope for heart health back in the day? We never talked about brain health. The time is now. And so we talk about our brain health in ways: sleeping well, eating right. There's something called the Mind Diet that's very good for you. Obviously, staying active. And I'm not just saying physically, but social activity is very important as well. And eating right, doing exercises. So there's 10 healthy habits that we have at the Alzheimer's Association that can really help you reduce your risk.
Yeah, you all are a great resource for anyone dealing with this or have a loved one that's dealing with it. You have an important walk that's coming up. You have it every year. It's called the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Tell us about this year's walk.
So it is our largest fundraiser for Alzheimer's research and also our care and support services that are completely free for our community members. And so this walk it's a time to celebrate, but also raise awareness for the good work we do, but also about the disease, about What are those 10 warning signs? Why is this important in our community? And it's just a wonderful event with, there's different flowers that signify how you're connected to the disease. And this year it will be on October 18th, and it's in a new venue. It's at the Sporting Club. And so it's very new
nice.
to Lexington, and so very easy to access as well.
Right.
Great.
That's exciting.
And people can sign up today.
Yes,
Okay.
alz.org/walk, and you can find the closest one to you. Here in Lexington, again, it will be on October 18th.
And if people can't make it out to a walk, but they still want to help, how can they do so?
So when you start your team, there's opportunities for Facebook fundraising, and that's what I do because I think that is a great way to raise awareness. Every time I post a picture of me and my grandma and talk about why I walk, people are saying, oh, I didn't know there was resources out there. I didn't realize that this, or can you connect me with the organization or care and support services? So not only are you raising funds, you're also raising awareness and helping people have a voice.
Yeah, I love
Well,
that.
thank you, Erin, so much for coming and bringing
absolutely.
awareness
Thank
this
you.
week. We are going to have all of the information for the Alzheimer's Association up on the screen. This is such an important information.